Hey guys, it's Blaine Sanner. This is going to be the first video in a series of the secrets of finding morels. The first topic I want to discuss with you is what time of year do you find morels? Since morels only grow in the early spring, they're actually the easiest to predict when they're going to come up. Where I live here in western Pennsylvania, the season runs from about mid-April to the first week of May, but this can vary from year to year. If you look behind me, the woods look mostly brown. When the woods look more green than brown, that is about the right time of year. We can also look at certain tree species that help predict. I like to look at the red bud. When the red buds are blooming, that's when I go out and start looking for the black morels. Once we're in the right time period, we got to consider the rain. In some years when it's raining almost every day is when I have the best years. In other years it don't rain at all during the season and I find very few. I like to go out about 3 days after it rained, then again 6 days, and then also 9 days. I find if I find 50 on the 3rd day, sometimes I find 200 on the 6th day, and then again 50 on the 9th day. Next question we have is, where do we find morels? Some mushrooms live on dead wood, some are parasitic, living on live plants or mushrooms, and morels are mycorrhizal. That means they form a relationship with trees. The morels provide nutrients to the tree, and the tree provides sugar to the mushrooms. In the simplest term, the morels must grow on the roots of trees. Knowing what tree to look under is going to help us to find the morels. The tree I start looking under is the tulip poplar, or also called the yellow poplar or tulip tree. This is not a true poplar, but part of the magnolia family. This tree have a range east of the Mississippi from northern Florida to New York. This is the tallest tree in the eastern woodlands. This tree can be recognized by the bark and the straight growth with no limbs. First mushrooms I find is the black morels, and then a week later I start finding the half-free and the tulip morel, which is a small yellow morel. Around the 1st of May, when the tulip poplars are done, I switch to the elm trees. The elm trees can be recognized by the bark. They often have visible shallow roots, and they also have very small limbs growing around the trunk. We are looking for elm trees that are starting to die from the Dutch elm disease. The best trees are when the bark just starting to fall off. Hey guys, I want to apologize for the audio and video. It was extremely windy when I was filming most of these parts. I want to also thank you for watching, and please subscribe. And I'm going to be taking you along in the next couple weeks as I find morels, and I'd see you in the woods.